wanted to say kind of dramatic.
Yeah, we did. So Cycle 6, here we go. Kathy was the first to go. She was very country.
Yeah, she
from
was
North Carolina.
I remember looking at her and going, she looks like she's a lot older than what she really is.
She was 20 on the show, but she did look a lot older.
She did.
She went home when they were bald, which I thought was a very interesting shoot.
I liked how when they said that they were going to be bald, like everyone's like, oh, they're going to shave her hair. We're like, no, you stupid asshole. They're not going to shave your head.
Think about it.
Makeover's so boring.
Think
like,
about
you guys get this wig and you get this wig and then maybe next week you guys can all change wigs. Think about what you're saying sometimes.
So stupid. It's like when
stupid.
It's like when they try to figure out the Tyra mail and they're like, we're gonna be nude, and it says like nothing about being nude. It's like, calm down. She's thirsty, apparently. Next to go was Wendy, and she survived Hurricane Katrina.
She did.
Respect. She had a huge nose, but it's okay, whatever. Katrina happened, like, she talked to her parents, like, a week before she went into audition or something like that. Like, she didn't even know they were alive. You can't focus that much on this competition when you're like, is my grandmother alive? I don't know. Like, so she shouldn't have done it. So that's why she suffered. So we're not going to judge you harshly, Wendy, from New Orleans.
Carrie, she is actually Cycle 5 winners. Nicole, that's her cousin. They're cousins. She did not do as well.
She did not do as well.
That's her
she had really big lips. I remember that.
Did.
She started out very
really
strong.
Pretty.
Very strong. And then
wasn't she Goldilocks in the
Falling? Well, that's the one where she went home.
Was it really?
Yep.
I remember going, she's so cute.
Well, they had to walk in the really high heels, and she fell a lot, and they just sent her home. I think maybe she was gone too soon. I really liked her.
I remember her being very, very quiet. Next is Gina.
Gina, very high cheekbones, very
very scared. Jade picked on her so much.
Oh my god.
With the cockroach when she kissed the cockroach.
Yeah.
That's disgusting.
That's why I liked Gina, was because Jade was such a bitch to her, and I was like, God.
Do you remember when they went to
underdog.
dinner with Janice? And Janice goes, Gina, who's picking on you here?
Yeah, and she points to Jade. And then
she never read out your bitches. It's like, you just asked her.
Like, if she lied to you, she would think she was lying.
And she'd be like, why don't you tell and rat on your bitches?
Yeah, like, she got picked on so much. That's why I liked her. But she got let it get to her, and she never really took a very good picture. Molly Sue was next.
Finally got the Mia Farrow haircut.
Mia Farrow, yeah. She went home when they did the CoverGirl commercial, and they had to improv the whole thing. And it was between her and Jade should have gone home.
Jade was in the bottom so many times.
This was the week that she should have gone. The other times, like, she was up against kind of not as good girls, so whatever. But this was the week she should have gone. And she didn't. And Molly Sue was so confused. It was so frustrating. But Molly Sue, they said she didn't have a personality because she wasn't as outgoing in panel. It's intimidating. You're being judged by supermodels.
It's scary, you know, like, this is what these girls probably have dreamed of all their life, you know.
So they don't want to say something wrong. So they're just gonna,
and so they're not going to say anything. They're going to talk to makeup.
Take their critique and go back and line and wait for their name to be called, hopefully. So, again, I like Molly Sue because I hate Jade so much. Leslie, she was good. She went home when they had to dance.
At panel, Tyra's like, you had a crump. Twiggy, you know what that is? And she goes, it's that type of ballet.
And then Tyra tried to crump, and she's like, that's not crumping. Never mind. But Leslie didn't really do much to stand out. Not a memorable contestant, but, you know, you made it about halfway. So
I mean, good for you, Alejandra.
Next was Brooke.
I liked her a lot. You know, I thought she was really cute, you know.
Very big lips.
Very big lips. And she was very self-conscious of them, I think. She always, like, was messing with them, you know.
She took, like, one good photo. It was one of those things where I think they wanted her to be really good because they thought she was pretty and had all this potential, but she never really did well.
And she was just so shy. Didn't Jade pick on her a bunch?
I'm sure. No, Nena. It was her and Nena. They had the big fight.
Was so mean.
The week she went home was well, that's about Jade, but still, Jade, like, pretended to, like, I've been through so much because they had to do the crying picture. Jade was trying to pretend like she's all this emotion, and like all the girls were like rolling their eyes behind her, so they called Jade out. They're like, you're very disingenuine. The abroad was Bangkok, Thailand.
Yes, they went abroad at this time. Nena making out with the male model.
Yeah,
and
when they had to do their ideal futures.
Boyfriend, and she's like, John, you are annoying me here. I did not kiss anyone. And then she's like, okay, I did. She was on the phone with him all the time, and the girls were like, we need the phone, get off. It's been like 3 hours. Like, God. She was ridiculous. That
was so stupid. And didn't he come to visit her?
Yeah.
Because Jade won a,
Yeah, they both won a prize package. Jade's mom showed up with her crystals. And it's one of those energy crystal things.
Oh God, of course
and then Nena got John, and she's like, I was hoping it would be my sister, but I guess my boyfriend will have to do. It's like, I bet you guys are gonna get married really soon.
I remember thinking that Nena was a front runner, and then she got eliminated really quickly, well, not quickly, but like kind of didn't get as far as I thought she
Yeah.
would. But she was a very strong front runner, but thank God, she was the mermaid and she couldn't be feminine because
Right.
she was bald.
For Rhonda.
I loved her!
She like did the dance and she's like this.
Yeah. Which is a traditional Thai dance. She just got
Like-
ghetto. She grew a lot. She was really bad in the beginning and then transformed.
She like posted these lists of
Yeah.
for Rhonda's rules. Like
She got really
talk to me.
She got really long hair, and then she thought she was hot shit. She's like, "Don't talk to me unless I'm talking to you. Don't talk about me. Don't come in my
interrupt
room.
me."
Don't."
Like she wore like a tiara when she passed them out, and these girls like crumbled them up and like threw them in the hot tub. And she's like, they're like, "Fuck these rules, man."
She was like the funny bitchy. Like Jade
really
was the
was.
worst bitch ever, but Rhonda was the fun, like the funny, like oh my
was.
gosh, like.
Like, why are you doing this?
She went home when they were posing on the elephant, and that was when like literally all 5 of them took an amazing picture. So they were like, except for Sarah, but somehow she stayed for some reason. I also loved when they were in Thailand, the first judging. She wore this black sparkly dress, and all the other girls were in jeans and a t-shirt. And so when Rhonda went up, they're like, "What are you wearing? We're in Thailand. It's a celebration." No, put on some jeans.
They always like, I feel for every panel, they always are like, you need to dress like a model, wear your heels and, jeans and a tank top. And then like when they wear something crazy that they, that they just won, they're like, look at you being all fierce and crazy. And they're like, what do you want them to wear? You keep changing your mind. That gets annoying for me.
4th place was Sarah.
There you go.
Another Sarah. She was discovered in a mall.
And kept saying that over and over again. And when she, got her hair cut, she's like, guess I can't go to my boyfriend, the lawyer's Christmas parties anymore. I got like a mohawk or something. And we're like, will you just shut the fuck up?
She was, again, she had all the makings to win, but she just
really
let her
did.
self-confidence get to her.
Next up is Jade, the biracial butterfly.
And honestly, I almost don't even want to talk about her. I think they only kept her around because people love to hate her.
She just stirred up all that drama.
She was.
I don't know what this was, but it was shaking. I think I was shaking something.
Shaken, yeah.
Shaking bacon.
She took good pictures, but she had the worst attitude of the entire world.
Time.
And I hate you.
I liked when they cut her hair, and like she went through all the magazines in the house. She goes, long hair, long hair, long hair. Looking for Rhonda, looking like she's all pissed because she's got long hair. It's like long hair. It's like yeah, you have short hair.
Yeah, because they don't want you to win, because you're a bitch.
Just like they didn't want Jayla to win, so they put her on the side of the photo. It's like, dance my puppets.
Yeah, so whatever. She coined the term, "This is not America's Next Top Best Friend," which was kind of funny. And that's all we're going to talk about you, because you don't deserve it.
Next up is
the should-have-been winner, Joni. This is why I can't stand this season. 1, because of Jade, and 2, because of the winner. Joni took flawless pictures every single week. In Thailand, she got called first almost every time.
They said she did not have enough presence when she walked into a room. But looking shit. Yes, she did. She was amazing.
My thing was, and we're gonna go into Danielle with this too, who was the winner. Danielle, they said her problem was her speech.
Too bumpkin.
Too much, and they told her
close the gap, sucker.
They told her to fix it. To try to become more like talking.
Said, close it completely. What did she do? She closed it a little. That's not completely.
Yeah, and she didn't work on her speech, and they told her that would cost her the competition. She didn't fix it. But they're like, you're gonna win anyway. No.
Joni, she was a preacher's kid, and she's like, I've done amateur nights at strip clubs, and then she like did one during her audition, and I was like, you go, Sister Fran. She was
one of my all-time favorite contestants.
Absolutely.
2 finalists who had to get their teeth fixed.
I'm so glad they did that. Like, they whiten the teeth, and then they I love when they do things like that. When they fix the girls, you can tell that their confidence is not as high as what it should be. And something so simple as that, they're like, I feel 10 times prettier now.
Quick side story. What the hell was up with Joni's teeth? Like, when they were pulling them out, they were this long.
Whose teeth?
Like, she's like a vampire. I swear, when they did that, like, really Danielle was like, oh my god, what's up with your teeth? It was like, like a normal tooth, but the bone. Why has that not been studied by medical professionals? I'm not even shitting right now. It was scary. It was really scary. Cycle 6 is played a lot. Again, like I said, I love it. I can't watch the finale because when they say Danielle, I'm like, oh, they should have said Joni, but that's fine.
They really should have. I was so upset. I think this is one of the first times I was truly, truly upset with the winner, Yeah.
So that concludes Cycle 6. We're gonna go do Cycle 8 because we already have done Cycle 7, as you hopefully have seen. And, okay, well, so we will see you on Cycle 8. Goodbye, guys. Hope you find your dad.